Welcome back to my online video tutorial series. At the end of this video, you should know how to draw the front view when giving the auxiliary elevation and an angle to the horizontal plane. In this case, we have the plan view and the angle that the horizontal plane makes, angle to the horizontal plane. The angle to the horizontal plane in this case is 40 degrees, and here we have the plan view. My first step is to draw some perpendicular draw lines through all these points perpendicular to x1, y1 incline cutting plane. In AutoCAD, you would activate line, L enter, then hold on the shift key and at the same time right click the mouse and select perpendicular. Then touch this line. You should see a L pop up, then pull it out to determine the length of the line, then click. That is how you get a line perpendicular to this. Then copy to all the points to get parallel lines. So I'm going to use this. In this case, these points are relatively close, very, very close. So now that I have produced the lines from these points perpendicular to my x1, y1 line, my next step is to construct the angle, construct or generate the angle that I want the horizontal plane to be from relative to point y1, this line. For that, I will be using my protractor to produce the 40-degree angle line. My next step is to step off a convenient distance, parallel line at a convenient distance from this. Let's use that. This now becomes my edge view or my auxiliary elevation. So here would be A2 and B2, which is very close to C2. Very, very close. My next step is to draw lines through the plan at A prime, B prime, and C prime. These lines again should be perpendicular to XY line. my next step is to step off two elevations or two views. Currently, I'm working on the front elevation, so I would need to step back one, two view. So I would transfer the measurements from my X2, Y2 to A2 on to my front. So I would transfer this distance here, this distance, to the corresponding point here. Label as I go. This is A. I then go across to B, go across to B, B, which is the inner one, or the outer one, B. Well, these are pretty close. B, which is here, or is it C that is outside? B is the inner one, yeah, B. Then go to my B line, transfer that distance, B. Then go to C, and again transfer that distance to C. Then join A to B to C. A to B. B to C. And C back to A. And that's it. That is how we find the front elevation when giving the auxiliary elevation. This is our auxiliary elevation, AUX. When given an auxiliary elevation, this is our plan and our front elevation. Okay, so just to recap a little bit, to generate the front elevation when giving the angle to the horizontal plane and the auxiliary elevation. So the auxiliary elevation is used to generate the front elevation, and the front elevation is also used to generate the auxiliary elevation. So the measurement from here, the measurement from the auxiliary inclined plane line, the distances are the same for these. So we transfer this distance here. We also transfer this distance here. All right. So that's basically that is for that. Remember, if you like what I'm doing, help to motivate me, and like and subscribe to my channel. The more subscription I get, the more inclined I am to make videos. All right.